Decision Plus has been and still is a leading stock market service provider. From training to coaching, we cover it all. Try both our software as well as our coaching site, completely free for 10 days without obligation. No credit card is needed to sign up for the trial. The trial subscription will be automatically canceled for you at the end. DecisionPlus.com, your stock market service center. Real-time coaching has been created. We search and classify critical reports and technical movements. You can visualize or hear the best buying and selling opportunities. Get real-time advice all day long and 3 live coaching shows per day. Let us do the work and save your time for trading. Try MarketGurus.tv free without obligation for 10 days in the menus above. Market Vision Plus is the trading companion of so many investors. Make your fundamental and technical analysis easy with Canada's #1 stock market decision-making software. Research, decide, and follow your positions with Market Vision Plus. See the menus just above this program and try Market Vision Plus for 10 days without any obligation after the show. When it comes to day trading, Trader Plus is the right tool. Track 50 quotes simultaneously. Create dozens of quick lists. Display as many as 30 real-time intraday charts at the same time. Watch the action with candlesticks or bar charts as fast as 10 seconds. See the market by sectors. Use the chart models already prepared for you. Try Trader Plus for 10 days in the menu above without any obligation.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Swing Trading Show. July 31st, 2019, 32nd anniversary of Decision Plus. We have a boring market again right now because the Fed is going to speak at 2. And for the moment, the most important movement comes from the gold that went down and the silver. This morning, the silver went down and broke down once more a few minutes ago, and the gold also went down this morning and then went down also a few minutes ago. And so you see the stocks has gone down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times already this morning. So the stocks are way weaker than they were. So if you had any position in the gold stock, I'd suggest that you take a profit if you can right now, or at least set an exit price. Okay, so we had there was a ton of financial results this morning. The first and the most important was Apple. At 210 to 218, the stock went opened at 221, and it's now 216, still coming down. So for most of the rest, GE 12 to 17 cents. The stock refused to pass the big resistance. Advanced Micro Device has as expected 8 cents, and the stock's coming down. The Spotify also minus 34 to minus 32. The stock is down. Gilhead, the same story, 171 to 182. So Gilhead has a positive result, but the stock keeps going down. And Fiat Chrysler, unexplicable rebound because the stock missed its earnings by 1 cent. And Electronic Art went up and is coming down also. They had plus 585 and they reported minus 25 cents. Though there's a very bizarre result. And Ancana just pulling back a little bit, 18 to 21. And the other two are important. Detour Gold, 8 cents to 9 cents. The stock went up and it came down. Not because the earnings were not good. It's because the whole sector is now falling. And Kirkland followed the rest of the stock then with a result as expected at 5 cents. Group CGE is under correction also, 122 as expected, and iron ore, Champion Iron Ore, 12 cents to 9 cents. The stock rose this morning, but now it's more realistic, is coming down because the result is not as good as expected. There was a few news this morning. Okay, first the Fed that talks in a little while, but CanTrust is the little jump on CanTrust that is not really credible. I don't think it's justified to embark in there. It's the board of CanTrust that had chosen Greenhill and Company Canada as their financial advisor. And they will examine a few strategic solutions, including the sale of the company, regrouping few companies, or change of the strategies. And I think it's very little anyway. And TC Energy is selling to Ontario Power their position on a few plans. And First Solar will feed a new center created by Microsoft in Arizona on a contract of 20 years. But look, the stock is not moving on this news. And that's First Solar. And the job report, July before, they had 112. They were expecting 155, and they got 156. So we think now, an hour prior to the Fed announcement, I think the market will calm down. At the moment, it's still very negative for all the resources except the gas, because gas went up one cycle, 2 and 3 already this morning, and heading towards this resistance here at $21. And besides that, and that's what for the gas. USO went up a few times this morning, always come back to zero, while the stock did the same thing. They went a little bit higher and then they came back. So we had a couple of stock that are interesting in the energy sector, but we are missing a little bit of strength in the sector. So the silver is down, the gold is down, the gold stocks are down, and most of the other sector on the TSX are down. Even the mining that went down at first and twice, and then after a pullback, we're back to the low of the day. So I mean, it's not looking good at all within the mining sector. If you look at it, look, it's very close to break through this support that will bring the sector to the next support. So Ivanhoe Mines still under correction, as Northern Palladium, Teck Resources, Hudbay is threatening a very important support. Teck continues down, and Labrador Iron Ore is okay for the moment. Sell signal at $31, and Champion has lost all of its gain. Sell signal at $240. And London sell signals at 625. Katanga is breaking down. And Northern Dynasty that moved a lot upward yesterday is no longer going up. It's sideways. The next entrance point 120. And then besides that, all other companies are looking bad. So in the gold, forget about it. Right now we have so many breakdown. The whole sector is breaking down, and beside a couple of stock that keep some strength, like Alacer Gold. Look, Sandstorm is near breaking down. Endeavour the same. Nova Gold also. Franco is breaking down. IAM Gold could break down. Kinross could break down. You know, there's lots of stock that are testing their support. Barrick Gold has broken down, and so it's not positive in the sector at all. So forget about the gold, forget about the mining. In the energy sector, because USO maintained its bullish cycle, so we had a couple of stock that had produced some movement without really continuing these movement. So you see, the seventh generation here at 710, the movement would be reversed. And we still have a couple of other stocks that are on their way to become very positive. Some has initiated the new bullish cycle, but I mean, the sector is so tough to analyze right now. I mean, a couple of stocks went up more than others because they had also a movement in the gas. But you know, it's very complex. It's very hard to find very credible signal in the sector. So for all the other sector, consumer discretionary, it's correction for telecom, correction for financials, industrials, real estate, you know. So nothing is going on right now. Even the staples are ending their last bullish cycle. The telecom are under correction as well. So, and the healthcare is still in a movement in danger. I'll go after that on the cannabis stock, but so far the healthcare, the real healthcare stock, biotechs and others are not, you know, doing anything. So there's no bullish momentum anywhere on that market. And for the cannabis, look, we had a little pullback right here this morning from CanTrust, but if you want to embark it there, you must remain with a very, very short-term vision on it, because anything can happen to a company that is experiencing what they do right now. So, but for all the rest, no stock has reversed their downtrend. Only a couple of examples are stronger than others, like this Charlotte things that came right back to its resistance. But besides that, Alcana is the next potential breakout at 655 or 660, but none of the other stock are nice. Look at Geotech plunging, and Canopy Rivers almost breaking down, and Canopy Growth is not positive at all. So, you know, Canopy was worth $76 not long ago. It's now worth 40, 43, 44. I mean, you know, so the timing is not there, no matter if it's the biggest, you know. All companies are looking bad right now in this sector. The sector is not recommendable at all. So I have no question from you guys, and it's the same thing on the Dow Jones. I mean, the Dow Jones is flattening right now. There's no bullish momentum either on the US market than the Canadian market. And if you look at all the breakouts I've seen this morning, I had 22 so far, which is very, very small for a market, for including all Canadian and US market. So look at Detour Gold, the signal has failed. 7th generation, the signal has failed. Home Capital Group, we took a second profit at $25 this afternoon. It's going to retake its cycle at $24.75, but only then. You know, and there was a lot of financial results, but the big jump that happened suddenly, and then it's going nowhere for most of them. 7 Aces here, stock that's not trading a lot. 117 is the entrance point, but I don't like the stock because it makes no volume. So Enphase Energy, that's been done in one shot again this morning, not progressing anymore. There's so many like that. Ironwood came back down. Amgen, again, it's still a financial result. The stock went up, but I won't go any further. I mean, it's not, we don't have the quality of signal that we should have here this morning. Most of the stock that goes up came back down because of the type of market we have. So we really have to wait until 2 o'clock this afternoon to see what's going to happen. The market thought there was going to be a cut in rates, but the market doesn't show this that way, you know. So it seems like, but seeing the gold going down, I would presume there will be an announcement of a cut. But you know, with the Fed, you never know. So we better wait now between 1 and 2. Avoid making too many trades just in case that whatever the Fed does, that changed totally the situation for you. So this is it for now. Thank you very much for attending, folks. We'll chat you later.